There's so much happening across the country, more so where two states and one river is concerned. Mullai Periyar controversy refuses to subside. What you're about to see on the screen is a human chain protest held by DMK in 5 southern districts of Tamil Nadu. DMDK Chief Captain Vijaykanth also joined the protest in Theni over the controversy. Before we get into the details of the protest, let us head to what is making headlines in the state and in Chennai. A mob armed with deadly weapons attacked their own college mates in Nandanam Arts College. One student severely injured. Over 20 students detained by the police for questioning the motive behind the attack. Political parties continue to pitch their voice over the Mullai Periyar issue despite Supreme Court's tough stance. DMK holds a human chain protest in 5 districts while DMDK protests in Theni. Former President Kalam reiterates that interconnecting rivers and forming a water grid will solve all water wars between states and bring about economic prosperity. As transport between Kerala and Tamil Nadu takes a hit, the vegetable price in the state nosedives as stocks pile up. Manmohan Singh asked both Tamil Nadu and Kerala to observe restraint on the Mullai Periyar impasse and moots the idea of a dialogue between the states for an amicable solution. Elephants in Tamil Nadu cooled their heels off in Nilgiris for over a month away from all their hectic schedule. Hello and good evening. This is Anu George Kanjanatopal for NDTV Hindu, and let's quickly go to the national headlines. At the all-party meet today, the government to propose that only the CBI's prosecution wing will be under Lokpal, but will the BJP agree? Ahead of that meet, Manmohan meets CBI Director and Chief Vigilance Commissioner as the opposition says the CBI Director must be appointed independently. Sources tell NDTV that Team Anna met the CBI for bringing it under the Lokpal, but CBI officially denies any meeting. LK Advani introduces the adjournment motion on black money, attacks the government for being too soft, says the names of 782 tax evaders must be made public. The rupee loses another 52 paise to reach a new record low of 53.75 per dollar. This is the third straight day after it's fallen. Public were panicked when a group of Nandanam College students armed with deadly weapons started attacking their college mate. The student who was attacked was rushed to the Rajiv Gandhi Government General Hospital. The police have detained several students to ascertain the motive behind this attack. And our correspondent Salim was at ground zero and gave us these details.
It's basically a case of rivalry between two groups of students traveling by bus. And this incident in particular was a retaliation to what has happened on the 29th of August. On the 29th of August, a 21-year-old student was actually chased by a gang and he jumped into the Kuvam river to save his life but drowned and died. His body was fished out of the lake the next day. In fact, the Saidapet police registered a case and arrested several students in connection with the case. And friends of the victim actually worked out a plan to launch an attack on their rivals. And today, when 21-year-old Arun Kumar, who is studying second year history in the Nandanam Arts College, he was actually walking out of this college with his friends. And that's when the gang armed with the deadly weapons started chasing him and they attacked him as well. He sustained injuries. He was rushed to the Rajiv Gandhi Government Hospital. He's undergoing treatment. His condition is stable. The police say that they have registered a case and they have detained several college students, and there will be some arrest in this case, but as of now the police say that they are questioning the students to ascertain the cause of crime.
The opposition DMK held a human chain protest in 5 districts across Tamil Nadu. The protest was held in Theni, Madurai, Sivagangai, Dindigul and Ramanathapuram. On Monday, DMK President M. Karunanidhi, a Congress ally, warned the centre of severe repercussions if it remains silent on the feud between Tamil Nadu and Kerala on the Mullai Periyar Dam issue. A couple of days ago, the DMK observed a day's fast to press Kerala not to oppose the raising of the dam's height. The fast was also to pressure Kerala to drop all plans for a new dam. Meanwhile, actor politician Vijaykanth's DMDK also jumped into the Mullai Periyar impasse and his party staged a demonstration at Theni protesting against the centre for remaining a mute spectator over the issue, accusing that the centre, while tensions are building up on both sides, Vijaykanth said that a team authorized by the Supreme Court will be arriving to check the dam safety on the 23rd of December, adding that the dam is a symbol of Indian integration. Theni is one of the 5 districts in Tamil Nadu that receives water from the Mullai Periyar Dam. At a time Tamil Nadu and Kerala are battling for waters from the Mullai Periyar Dam, former President Kalam has yet again reiterated his idea of interconnecting all rivers and forming a water grid.
See, in our country, this water management becomes a big conflict, okay, between states and states. So water seems to be, I am for connecting all the rivers, a smart grid, waterway grid. What we need, smart waterway grid. So that you will bring, highways, we got highways, famous highways was done. Similarly, we should have a water management in the form of a grid, a national grid for water.
The effects of the tension between the two neighbours, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, is now getting more and more visible. As a direct impact, farmers in southern Tamil Nadu have been suffering huge losses, with prices of vegetables sharply falling over the last week. Tamil Nadu has been supplying essentials like vegetables, milk, pulses and rice to Kerala. That has come to a near halt. As a result, prices fall in Tamil Nadu and steeply increase in Kerala. As usual, the farmer is the sufferer.
Over 70% of essential food supply like rice, milk and vegetables for Kerala is supplied by Tamil Nadu. The increasing tension over the border has left transport owners worried. Lorries don't get out of their sheds fearing attacks. Vegetable prices touched a new low after most turned dry and unused.
போன வாரம்லாம் ரேட் கொஞ்சம் அதிகமாக இருந்து இந்த வாரத்தில் எல்லாமே கொஞ்சம் கம்மியாக இருக்குங்க. கேரட் போன வாரத்தில் வந்து 40 ரூபா இருந்தது. இந்த வாரத்தில் 30 ரூபா இருக்குங்க. மித்த பொருள்லாம் வந்து 20 ரூபா இருந்து 10 ரூபா வரைக்கும் இருக்குது. குடமிளகா கூட 20 ரூபா ரேஞ்சில் இருக்குது. போன வாரம் 30 ரூபா இருந்தது. அதே மாதிரி காய்கறி விலைலாம் இப்போல்லாம் நார்மல் குறைஞ்சிருக்குங்க. கிலோ 10 ரூபாயிலேருந்து 20 ரூபா வரைக்குள்ள காய் எல்லாம் குறைஞ்சிருக்குங்க காய்.
Vegetables produced in Madurai, Dindigul and Theni have not been sent across the border. Kerala as a result has suffered too.
முல்லை பெரியார் பிரச்சனைனால காய்கறி வந்து அதிகமாக லோடு அங்கே அனுப்புறதில்லை சார். அதனால் எல்லா காய்கறியும் இப்போ கோயம்பேடு மார்க்கெட்டுக்கு வரதுனால போன வாரத்தோடு இந்த வாரம் வந்து அதிகமாக வந்து விலை கம்மியாக இருக்குது சார். போன வாரம் 1 கிலோ 10 ரூபா விற்றுனா இந்த வாரம் 2 கிலோ 10 ரூபா 3 கிலோ 10 ரூபாலாம் தக்காளி விலையெல்லாம் ரொம்ப கம்மியாகிடுது சார்.
கோயம்புத்தூர்லேருந்து கேரளாவுக்கு தான் ரெகுலராக ஓட்டிகிட்டு இருக்கு 20 வருஷமாக. இந்த முல்லை பெரியார் பிரச்சனையில் வந்து மெயினாக பாதிக்கப்படுறது வந்து லாரி டிரைவர், லாரி கிளீனருங்க எல்லாருமே தான் பாதிக்கப்படுறோம். கேரளாக்குள்ளே இப்போ நாங்கள் இங்கேருந்து லோடு எடுத்துகிட்டு போகிறோம். லோடு எடுத்துகிட்டு போனால் உடனே அவங்க அங்கேருந்து பார்த்து பாண்டிமாரு உடனே வந்துட்டான் அப்படி சொல்லி போட்டு எல்லாருமே ஒரு ஈகோ இதில் பார்த்துட்ருக்காங்க. இதனால் மெயினாக பாதிக்கப்படுறது லாரி கண்ணாடி உடைச்சா அது எங்களுக்கும் பாதிக்குது.
காய்கறி இங்கிருந்து மெயினாக போயிட்டுருக்குதுங்க கேரளாவுக்கு. இங்கே கேரளாவுக்கு போகலாம் இங்கே விலை போகாது. இந்த மார்க்கெட் நம்பி கிட்டத்தட்ட 1000 விவசாயிக்கு மேலே இருக்கும் இந்த ஏரியா, எங்கள் ஏரியாவில் மட்டும். டோட்டலாக தமிழ்நாடு ஃபுல்லாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஏகப்பட்ட விவசாயி நிறையா இருக்காங்க. இதே மாதிரி போயிட்டு இருந்துச்சுன்னா உனக்கு காய்கறி டல்லாச்சுன்னா உனக்கு விவசாயம் பண்ணுறதுக்கு யாரும் இருக்க மாட்டாங்க.
The Supreme Court rapped that both states are adding fuel to the issue instead of calming the situation down has not stopped political parties from protesting in the affected areas. The centre has called representatives in both Tamil Nadu and Kerala on the 16th of December. But Tamil Nadu may stay away since the matter is pending before the court. In Chennai, Anand Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
After the horrific Kolkata tragedy, we give you a reality check from across the country on how safe hospitals are. More on that after the break.